You are not acting as if it's here now or inevitably on its way. You're acting and reacting to it not being here. You're shaping your life around it not being here. You're living your life identified as being without this thing. What is up, my fellow dreamers and soul searchers? Welcome to the Roxy Talks Manifestation Podcast, your raw, unfiltered, and unapologetic source for all things manifestation related. I'm Roxy Lee, and for the last decade, I have been researching and developing my signature 360 method, which combines behavioral science, quantum physics, and the law of attraction to help you manifest a life beyond your wildest dreams. Visit roxytalks.com for more info. Now, let's get into it. What is up, my fellow dreamers and soul searchers? Welcome to another episode of Roxy Talks, where we discuss confidence, mindset, manifestation, and more. I'm Roxy Lee. I'm a mindset coach, and I'm here to help you banish your negative thinking and limiting beliefs so you can bring love, clarity, and joy into your life. And today we're talking about the top 3 reasons why your manifestation is taking a long time. This is something that I don't want to affirm this, so I'm going to choose my words carefully, that I used to hear a lot, but thankfully I don't really hear as much often because people are really understanding the nuances of manifesting within a time crunch or when it's been a long time. Whenever time is a factor in your manifestation, meaning like you need it on a deadline or you need it on a time crunch or it's been a really long time and it doesn't seem to be working. Anytime there's time involved, there's the potential to really mess things up because with time comes expectation, and with expectation comes potential pressure and a potential to miss the deadline or the allotted time period that you've set for this manifestation. And when or if that occurs, it tends to cast doubt on you as a manifester, you as a person, you and your ability to have what you want, you and your worth on planet Earth. So it's just not really productive to do. And I know there's a lot of content around manifesting by a certain day on a time crunch within this much time. And what I want to say to that is, and what I want to say about that is that, everybody's art is valid. Whatever they're creating, that's their thing. And I do believe that there are people out there who have beliefs set in place or standards for themselves that say that their manifestations always happen on time, or their manifestations always come early, or when they set a date, it always comes. I know I've talked to people that have those kind of standards for themselves, and it's definitely possible if that's something that you want to incorporate into your own life and into your own story. But if you're not quite there yet, then I advise you to be careful when you're considering time in reference to your manifestations, because if you're looking at it again in a way that says it's not here yet, I hope it gets here in time. I hope I don't have to be without it any longer or much longer, or wow, it's been so long. Is it even coming? All of that stuff is not, I have it, it's on its way. I know it's mine. I'm not really worried. Everything always works out, or something to that nature, because that is the kind of energy that obviously manifests everything that you want working out whenever it's supposed to, right in the nick of time, right on time, in divine timing. The universe always has its little nuanced ways of doing things for you. But if you're constantly watching the clock, if you're constantly looking at how long it's been or hoping that it happens on time, you're just screaming out that you don't have it, and that just works against you. So what are the top 3 reasons that your manifestation is taking long? Number 1, you have some limiting beliefs in place that have to do with this specific area that are just kind of standing in your way. It could be self-sabotage. It could be fear. It could be insecurities. It could be past experiences. But part of you does not think on some level that this is possible, it's happening, it's available, maybe it's too late, whatever. We always come up with a whole host of different ways of validating why things aren't working for us, when we should be using that energy and that focus and that sentence to validate why it will work for us. And just making that swap is going to make things work out a lot easier for you in life in general. But when it comes to these manifestations, if something is not manifesting, you can be sure that somewhere there is some sort of belief that you're holding that is keeping it apart from you. And actually, we're discussing limiting beliefs in my free masterclass happening May 11th, which, if you're listening to this on the day of the debut of this podcast, is actually today. So you still have time. Sign up at roxytalks.com. You can join it live. It's going to be really great live, and there's going to be special perks for those who attend live. But if you can't make it today, or you're hearing this after May 11th, there will be a replay available. So you can still sign up and watch the masterclass, get all the info, do the work, get to the bottom of your shit, and make sure that this stuff is not in your way. Sign up again is at roxytalks.com. May 11th, 4 p.m. PST is when the masterclass is happening live. It is free, and it's my first event in almost a year. So I'd love to see you on the masterclass. Please join me there. roxytalks.com has all the info to get you signed up, and I'll also leave a link in the description so you can grab it from wherever you're listening. So limiting beliefs standing in your way. Number one reason why it's taking long. Definitely check out last week's episode, because I kind of talked about how limiting beliefs can be about general subjects or specific subjects. And in this case, it could be about the specific subject, but it could also be about general limiting beliefs as well. So let's change number one, not from you have limiting beliefs on a specific subject, but bitch, you just got limiting beliefs and they're in the way, right? And it could be about the time itself. It could be about your ability. It could be about the subject of your manifestation. It could be about the past. It could be about, who knows what. The point is, you believe something about this situation or about you that is not, I believe it's mine, right? It's some other variation of that is stronger than the belief of it is mine. And so the it is mine belief is not able to outweigh or counteract the it's not mine belief. It's being overpowered. Okay. So get your limiting beliefs under control, figure out what they are. Again, limiting beliefs masterclass happening today. If you're listening live, May 11th, 4 p.m. PST. If not, replay, you can sign up still at roxytalks.com. Reason number two that your manifestation might be taking long is you are affirming that it's taking long, or we're looking at the clock in some way, shape, or form. Again, like I said in the beginning, if we are talking about the time, if we're looking at the time, if we're feeling anxious about the time, if we're worried about the time, if the time is a problem, the time is a problem. You are the mirror. So if it's been a long time, it's been a long time. And if you're waiting a long time, it sounds like you're going to keep on waiting. And if you don't know if it's ever going to happen, then damn, I don't know if it's ever going to happen. Because it's just doing what you say. And so if your affirmations are not saying it's here, it's always on time, I'm not worried, I know what's going to happen, I know it'll come through, it always comes through right on time, it's already here, the universe takes care of me, everything's working out, or something like that, then who knows if it's going to happen on time, or who knows when it's going to come through. You are the deciding factor. You're not waiting on the universe. It's waiting on you. It's waiting on you. It's waiting on you to say the right sentences for long enough for the 3D reality to show up the way that your sentences are describing. And then the real trick is once you say that thing long enough so that the manifestation shows up, you keep saying it no matter what happens, or you upgrade to something better, because your old ways might slip back in. This is why I do 360. It's my official program. It's top to bottom, inside and out, awareness and discipline. It is everything that you need to do and think and react like to create your ideal reality, because it is using your ideal reality as the model for which to behave now. So 360 Method, more info at roxytalks.com. You can even sign up today because if it's Limiting Beliefs Masterclass Day, then it means it's officially 360 Method launch day. If you're ready to take total control of your life and get the life that you want and have always desired, roxytalks.com 360 Method is here and ready and available to help you get there. I'm so excited. By the way, this course is only going to be available for a few weeks. This is our very first time going through it, and I'm going to be with you every step of the way. 8 weeks of training, 8 weeks of group coaching with me right there with you. You are going to learn to harness your thoughts to create your ideal reality. So please join me. I cannot wait for this new adventure. RoxyTalks.com 360 Method is here for the world and will teach you how to stop looking at the clock. And the number 3 reason why your manifestation is taking a long time is because you are not acting as if it's here now or inevitably on its way. You're acting and reacting to it not being here. You're shaping your life around it not being here. You're living your life identified as being without this thing. You are fully sold on the idea that you are someone without it and you're trying to get it, but it's not here yet. Or you're somebody who's trying to get it, but we doubt our ability to make it happen. And by God, I need it by this day. And if it doesn't, then I don't know what. But it's not going to be good. Whatever your story is, anything in between or anything that sounds like that, what I can tell you is this: it's not, yes, it's here. Yes, it always comes. It's always on time. I'm not worried. The universe has my back. Everything's taken care of. It's not that. It's learning to pivot away from doubt and worry, anxiety and fear, insecurity, and place yourself towards things that feel good, that sound right, that excite you about life, that remind you of the possibilities, instead of turning yourself towards and acting like what you want isn't coming or isn't here yet. There has to be a change in your behavior so that you are portraying the accurate actions of your ideal self and not continuing to perpetuate the reality that you're currently in by behaving the same way. Remember, the universe is taking its cues from you. And so if you are not changing, it can't change for you. On some level, you have to take the first step and you have to continue taking that first step. And it would behoove you to become very comfortable being the first stepper. Because if you're comfortable being the first stepper, then you can remind yourself that you're always leading the pack and you don't want to lead them astray. So there's still time to sign up for the live Limiting Beliefs Masterclass if you're listening to this on May 11th and it's before 4 p.m. PST. Otherwise, the replay is available and 360 Method is officially available today. So check everything out at roxytalks.com. Again, I'll leave a link in the description for the masterclass so you can grab the replay if you missed the live masterclass. But if you're able to make it, please do, because there will be fun perks that are only available to those who attend live. And again, this is crucial stuff, because if you don't understand what your beliefs are actually saying, then you don't really know what you're manifesting and you can't pinpoint why it's not working. So that's what we're going to do in the masterclass, and that's what we focus on and get to the bottom of in 360 Method. It is getting as deep as we can go on you, learning your quirks, your programs, your actions, your beliefs, so that we can change them and program them to reflect whatever the hell you want. It's none of my business. This is your life. So roxytalks.com. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, I'm still available for one-on-one coaching. If you'd like personal attention for your specific situation, I've also got other amazing courses and workshops that you can get started on right away, plus super fun meditations, affirmations, positive music, all at roxytalks.com. And if you want to join the community, check out our forum or join the Facebook group Black Moon Society to meet other manifestors like yourself. Getting what you want is possible, and the thing that you want the most is on the way. I know it's taking a long time, but why did I even say that? I don't know what it's taking a what? It's what? It's here now. It happens so quick. Oh my gosh, your manifestations happen so fast. It's crazy. You can't even process anything before you already have the manifestation in your face. That is amazing, and that is exactly what we like to hear, and that's exactly the kind of energy that's going to manifest what you want as fast as possible. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you. Be good to yourselves. I'll see you next week.